Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here and welcome to episode 4 of Around the World in 14 Days. Now yesterday we did absolutely brilliantly and won all 3 of our games. If you missed it, then I'll pop an annotation on the screen for you guys so you can catch up. So let's crack on with episode 4. This episode will be with Ivory Coast, Croatia and then Denmark. Now I have actually played a game literally 5 minutes ago with Ivory Coast and I was winning 3-2. But Steam gave me a new notification and it alt-tabbed me back to the Windows screen, so it then disconnected me from FIFA, which is an absolute pain, but I guess it technically counts as a loss. So if you see a loss on my record, that's what happened, but it's a bit of a shame, but I'm going to play another game with Ivory Coast, and hopefully we can get a win. So let's see what we do. In terms of team management, guys, I've changed Gradle, he's now our right centre mid, and I've dropped Dumbier and Drogba as our strikers, and then Javinha as our centre attacking mid, because I have changed the formation to 4-3-1-2 because this I can't play with like the players on the wings with the team. I don't know what it is, but it seems very like distant from the striker and it just annoys me a little bit. So let's search for a game and see how we do. So we come up against this guy who's playing as Zenit, a very decent Russian side, so I wasn't sure how this was going to pan out. But we pass it up to Dumbier, who knocks it forwards to Drogba. Gets tackled, but Dumbier recovers it, and he goes on a little run past the player and knocks it straight into the back of the goal. 19th minute, we are 1-0 up, which is absolutely brilliant. It's a great start, but he goes on a little run down the wing, confuses me a little bit there, and then somehow gets the ball off me there as well, crosses it, and then Toure decides to knock it into our goal. Well done, mate, well done. But never mind, you know, I had to watch a replay because in-game I didn't actually realise what happened. I was like, wait, what? Own goal? How? But that's how Toure knocked it in. So we go on a run down the wing with Drogba and he just sprints past. He hasn't got that much pace, but he's got enough and he just whips it straight past the keeper. 64th minute, absolutely brilliant. I didn't expect that to go in. I sort of just had a crack because there wasn't really that many options. But that's how it ends, guys. First game is 2-1 and we are definitely staying in Division 7. We have gone past the relegation zone and that is it. So the next game is with Croatia, so let's have a look and see how we can do. So we got a decent win there of 2-1. The guy was playing as Zenit, who are a decent side, but I managed to win the game, which is superb. So we get to progress to Croatia. Now in terms of team management, I've changed our right centre mid to Ilicevic and our right striker to Eduardo. Mainly because they're just generally better than the players that were actually on the starting 11. So that's why. And I'm playing in 4-4-2. It's their default formation. And I thought I'd give it a go because I haven't played in 4-4-2 for a long time. So let's see how we do. Let's have a game and see if we can win it. We can always hope for the best. Now this was actually a right pain because it gave me a loss for this. In a second you'll see that the server disconnects and it sends me straight back to the main menu screen. So we're going to try again and see if we can win. Now, as you saw there, the EA servers decided to kick us out, and they actually gave us a loss for it, which is pretty lame. We'll carry on, we'll play another game with Croatia, because that was 0-0 when it ended, when I got kicked out, but that's a bit unfortunate, because that's 2 losses in this season then, that I've been given by EA, through no fault of my own. But never mind, we'll carry on, and hopefully we'll be able to get a win. So I'm going with the same team as I did last time I tried to play as Croatia. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can actually play a full game for once. So we come against this guy who's playing as Udinese, but this game was incredibly weird. The lag was just, it was just so strange. Like, it was just really smooth slow motion at times. I didn't get it, but Olic goes through and smacks his ball into the back of the net at the 8th minute. And this goal here is just oozing with sweat. This was just ridiculous. I mean, come on, man. But never mind, a goal's a goal. Di Natale knocks it in 18th minute. But we decide to get a little bit of revenge. Punish the lad for passing the ball to me from a goal kick. And there you go. But yeah, like I was saying, this game had this weird slow motion lag. And you'll be able to see it maybe in the next goal. But it was just, it wasn't lag, like normal lag. It was just slow motion. Like, even the time was going down in slow motion. It was just, I mean, look at that. It's so weird. But Olic cracked one from outside the box, and that was a great goal. But I was just really confused. I don't know what was going on in this game. Something fishy was definitely happening. It must have been. It really must have been. But he goes on a run here, and guess what he's going to do again? Just going to slot it back to Di Natale for another sweaty goal. Never mind, game finishes there, 3-2. It was a really weird game. I don't know what the hell was happening. Something fishy was going on. But we'll play our next game with Denmark. That game was probably the worst game of FIFA I've ever actually played. But we get a 3-2 win, and I really don't know what happened, but it was laggy, but it was weird lag. It was just slow motion. It was literally playing FIFA in slow motion. It was horrible, like, it just drove me nuts. I wanted the guy to quit, but he wouldn't and I wouldn't, so never mind. We progress to our final game, which is Denmark, and hopefully we can win this. We've had a bit of trouble with the EA servers today, and it's made us lose 2 games. But so far, we have technically won both our games, so hopefully if we win this one, then we will have won all 3, which is brilliant. So let's see how we do. Now, in terms of team management, the only thing I've done is put Lindegaard in goal, because I believe he's a better keeper, to be honest. So let's find a game. Right, real short and sweet clip here. Block the shot here, and then he actually does score. I'm really surprised at that, but that's how the game finishes, 1-0. So let's play as Denmark again. So, unfortunately, we actually did lose that game. It was 1-0 to the lad, and I just couldn't put the ball on the back of the net. I had quite a few chances, but this wasn't happening for me. So, never mind, we'll go into and try and win another game with Denmark. Let's see how we do this time. So, I'm playing exactly the same team and exactly the same formation as last time, so let's go. This game we come up against this guy who's playing as Spartak Moscow, great team, and we do get fouled here, and I don't know what happened there, it's like bumper cars, but Aga steps up to the plate to take the free kick, and it's 36 yards out, and I just checked to see if there's anyone better, but we do decide to take the free kick with Aga, and he just hammers it, and what's going to happen? Oh, it goes in! 36 yards out, 36th minute. Aga scores an absolutely sensational free kick. I was just ecstatic at this point. Absolutely screaming everywhere. It was brilliant. I love that goal. And we're going to have a lovely little replay of that, just because it was sensational. I love this goal. I've never scored from this far out from a free kick, so I was pretty chuffed. And sorry if it's a little bit laggy. The game was just not that great in terms of connection. But he goes through with Wellington. I bring my keeper out. Ball gets cleared, but it's a little bit scrappy, and then he just knocks it into the goal. Bit of a shame, but he gets a goal in the 45th minute to equalise. But Croatia goes on a run down the wings, and I was going to cross it at this point, but I thought, you know what, now I'm going to cut inside, I'm going to come down, and then I'm going to hammer it, and it goes into the back of the net. It is 2-1, lads. And then we go on another run here, pass it along, back to Croatia, and he's running down the wings again, up to Eriksson, and this time I'm going to cut back inside, and I am going to cross it. Whip the ball into the box, and Rondal just smacks it on the volley, 83rd minute, and it's at that point that he decides to rage quit. I don't know why he didn't just play the rest of the game out, but, you know, we get a win, 83rd minute, so that means we have actually won all 3 games with the teams that we needed to this episode. Now my record at the moment is 12-2, that's 12 wins and 2 losses. We're doing really well, we've got 30 teams left to conquer, so we are not doing bad at all. This is day 4, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Unfortunately I did lose the game, which is a bit of a shame, and we had some trouble with EA servers, but hopefully tomorrow's episode will be a lot smoother. So thank you very much for watching, guys, take care, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Goodbye. So that was episode 4, guys. Now the video links on the left hand side you may want to check out. The top one is yesterday's episode, and the bottom one takes you to a page where you can subscribe, and that way you can then see tomorrow's episode straight away. Now the right hand side has got my contact information. If you want to follow me on Twitter, go to TobyLeighton, you'll see all the latest updates. And then the bottom right one is just a place where you can subscribe to see all the latest videos. So thank you very much for watching, guys, take care, goodbye.